Hey guys, it's Sasha and today I'm here with the rapid fire book tag. Now this book tag is a series of questions that you have to just answer off the top of your head. You're not allowed to think about it. This was created by Books and Lala. I will chuck her original video down below. I don't believe I was tagged. Yeah, let's just get into it. Ebook or physical book? Physical book? Can I say both? I don't know. Physical books, I love physical books, because you have the weight of it in your handbag and you got it in your hand. But ebooks are easier to read now because I have a child and I can't just sit down and read anymore. And it's easier to read when you're feeding him when you have your phone in your hand than it is to have a proper book. But I prefer physical books. So we're going to go with that answer. Paperback or hardback? I prefer paperback, because they're just so much easier to read. Hardbacks, you have to worry about the little cover thingy, and they're hard. If it drops on your face, it's gonna hurt you. When you drop your paperback on your face, it's just gonna be a slight breeze. So I'm gonna go with paperbacks. Online or in-store book shopping? Online shopping, because everything's cheaper and you don't have to leave your house. Trilogies or series? Series. Because, you get so much more story in a series than you do a trilogy. And by the third book in a trilogy, they're just trying to wrap it up and they cram all this stuff into one, or they just try and, lengthen everything out when it could have been just 2 books. So I'm going to go series, because the only trilogy I love is The Infernal Devices. And that's part of a whole bigger series anyway. So series it is. A book you want everyone to read. The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Recommend an underrated book. Not sure if it is underrated, but Inkheart by Cornelia Funke. I've actually heard no one talk about this book on the videos that I've watched in the last 2 years. And this is what got me into reading. I fucking love this book. The last book you finished. I finished Nevernight by J. Kristoff last night. The book is still in my room, but I've got the little thingy-madoobie here. The last book you bought. These are the last books I bought. Haven't opened yet, and I won't do it in front of you now. But it's got Shadow and Bone Trilogy, Heart of Iron, and Stranger's Dream. Weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark? It's just sock. And I've used receipts, I've used my phone, I've used another book, I've used a leaf, a crunched up leaf. That was a bad idea, it went everywhere. Used books, yes or no? Yes. I go to Lifeline Book Fest all the time, and books are less than $1. So if I can get a book that is still in good condition for 30 cents, I'm not gonna say no. Top 3 favorite genres. Urban fantasy, high fantasy, and sci-fi. Borrow or buy? Buy. Because when I borrow books, if it's not from the library, I'm not gonna give it back, because I'm that person. This book I borrowed from my friend 3 years ago. I read the first one because she gave me the first and the second one. I read the first one. Not even going to start the second one. But, I should probably give it back to her. So Sonia. Characters or plot? Characters? I don't know, you go back to the book because of the characters, don't you? Not because of the plot. You go back because you love those characters and you'll be yeah, it'd be cool to see what they're doing. But long or short books? I love long books so much. Most books I read are the 400 to 600 page mark probably. And I guess people would consider that a long book. Short books, I just don't think they have enough time, and enough room to do the whole story. Long or short chapters? Short chapters. Can I say medium chapters? I don't know. Long chapters, they might take forever and you just wanted to get to the next person or the next one. But then short chapters, and again, there won't be there's not a lot put into it. So, neither. Both. All. Name the first 3 books that you can think of. Nevernight, Illuminae, Arcane. I didn't even like Nevernight that much. It was the last book I read, so. Books that make you laugh or cry. Is she asking the books that made us laugh? I feel they come hand in hand. You're gonna have books that are gonna be super funny, but you're gonna be crying at the end of it because it was so funny. Obsidio was the last book that I probably laughed and cried in, because you read it, you'll understand. Our world or fictional words? Fictional worlds, please. Like, I'd probably be like a peasant or something, but I can dream. Audiobooks, yes or no? I'm gonna say no because I've tried audiobooks twice now and I just can't do it. The first one I finished reading in a physical book. Second one, my loan ran out of the library. Do I ever judge a book by its cover? Hell yeah, I do. I'm gonna pick the book up unless it's got a cool cover if I haven't heard anything about it. Book to movie or book to TV adaptation? Let's go book to TV because we're just gonna forget that Shadowhunters exist. But Game of Thrones, I can't think of anything else right now. TV shows, like, though, you have the time and energy to get everything from the book into it, where in the movie you only have like 2 hours to cram a 400-page book. It's just not gonna work out. A movie or TV show you preferred to its book? I can't think of anything. I don't know. Divergent? Maze Runner? I can't even remember those 2 books though, so I don't know. Series or standalones? Series. Standalones, you just don't get enough time with your characters and then they finish and you just know you're never going to see them again. But with series, you have like years with them because they bring a book out every year and then they're going to be your friends for like 5 years. And okay, so that was my rapid fire book tag. If Bubbly Bookend hasn't done this tag already, she probably has. I tag her and I tag you if you haven't done this yet either. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. Add me on Goodreads at sashreads and on Bookstagram at sashreads as well. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.